Okay, we're live again. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
My hair looks funny.
It looks like hair.
Welcome to episode number 252 of the Keep Up Podcast.
Where we're the Moxie in your Droxy.
What is one's Droxy?
I think it's some kind of
Some kind of wonderful.
meh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more like a meh.
Yeah.
Well, no, yours was better.
Yeah.
Oh, was I talking to the mic?
Yeah.
Hey,
Are we
guys.
muted? Okay.
It's me.
Hey.
It's me, Brett.
And it's me, Tim.
I started listening to our podcast from episode 1 the other day.
Oh, Lord.
I know we've talked about episode 1 before.
Yeah.
The Phantom Menace, and it is
Classic.
It's fine, but it is, the longer we do this, the more amateur our early podcasts are sounding, which is maybe, of course,
Right.
but like for the longest time I've said like I'm actually like pretty happy with it. For someone who like goes back and is like, hey, I hate all the stuff.
Can we just delete all the podcasts?
Delete
we've
everything?
done
But
up to 250.
it is funny. The reason I did it, I'm trying to find the origin of some of the things we did.
Because we don't know the origin of any.
No, like some of our inside jokes, some of our segments that we have that I did, like Sonic music, and that doesn't count because I don't get to say
Right.
it.
Brett's not allowed.
But yeah, so I started, and it's just funny. In like the second episode, we don't have reflections yet,
Right.
but I correct something from the first episode that's like barely anything.
What'd you do? Call someone like Fred and is it Frank?
I said, I think someone wrote something. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they wrote that.
Yeah.
And then in the second episode, I felt the need to be like, they definitely wrote that. I feel so stupid for saying I think. And you were like, you just thought it's not like a big deal.
Right. There's no
I was
big
like,
deal.
I know, but it was like a big event and blah, blah, blah. And it's just funny. I don't know. Listening to old The Keep Up podcasts.
It's good to hear. And I do want to listen to us too, because I want to know how we sounded.
Dude.
And what we did.
Literally 100%, 100% so much good.
Wow.
Is what we've been doing.
Well, let me save you from drowning here. Brett, this podcast, we're going to be doing something a little bit different.
Oh, we are?
I have this gigantic box of British snacks that were sent to us.
Holy bananas.
From the great Pandoro.
Oh, Pandoro.
So randomly, I'm going to hand you something. You're going to eat it and rate it on the podcast.
Should I introduce the podcast first?
Yeah, let's do the beginning stuff.
Okay, welcome to the Keep Up Podcast, where I'm Brett and Tim is Tim.
That's me.
And what we do here is we talk about all the things we consume, be it media or food.
Right.
I switched it up there a little bit, which totally, I almost lost all of it.
Well, when we first introduced ourselves at the beginning, I was scared we weren't going to do it at all.
Yeah.
And that feels weird. Do you think that would mess with our flow if we didn't do the intro?
Possible. Like, we wouldn't even know. It would just be a weird domino effect where just everything from here on out sucks.
Where everything breaks.
Yeah.
I forgot to shut off the sounds.
There's actually another thing. What sounds?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll just say that. If you're unaware, we stream the podcast live. Our episodes come out streaming everywhere on Fridays, but if you want to watch it live and interact with us between segments, you can find us on Tim's Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Collection Revolution. Or if you're searching on Twitch, it's Collection Revolution, no space.
No space.
Yeah, specify, because otherwise you might watch some other channel that is not what you're looking for, and you'll be like, where's Brett and Tim? And we won't be there because we'll be on the other channel, which has no spaces. So that's why we specify.
It would be awkward if there was spaces.
Right.
Here's your first snack.
All right, so we're doing, what is this? So these are British snacks?
These are British snacks that were sent to us to try.
For our listeners, let me describe to you. It is a little yellow bag that has a logo for a brand called Walker's.
Which looks identical to Lay's.
Yes.
Which I believe they're the same.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I think Walker's is the UK version of Lay's.
Wait, these like monopolist companies own different companies with different names in other countries too?
Yeah.
But they're just keeping the same bag color and logo?
Yeah.
Is monopolist a word? All right. So it's Monster Munch. They look like Cheetos Paws.
Yep.
Is that what they were called? Paws?
Yeah. They are very similar in both texture and look.
And it's roast beef.
Actually, I have them pre-opened here. I'm giving you all three flavors at once.
Oh my gosh. Do you want me to try the open ones?
Yeah, try the open ones.
Am I rating these keeper or sleeper or 1 to 10?
Keeper to sleeper.
Okay. All right. I'm going for the first one.
You do have your own full bag.
I don't know if I need it yet.
Right,
though.
that's why I'm going to let you
it?
try my scraps first.
All right, I'm going in Monster Munch, roast beef.
Which, let me tell you, while Brett starts chewing on that, what a weird flavor roast beef is.
If I could describe the scent, it would be like, when you like urinate in a dumpster. That strong gust of wind suddenly interrupts your pleasurable urinating experience.
Yeah, no.
I'm actually bummed about eating this. All right.
Dude, it's just crunchy.
I
I feel like you would like it because you like beef.
Yeah, but not like beef chips.
Right. It's such a bizarre experience.
So at first it's not bad. It's almost like chicken crackers.
Yep. But not
The
chicken.
aftertaste makes me wish I was dead. It's like I feel like I licked the inside of like beef ramen seasoning.
Oh!
Oh. Hey, take that away from me.
Here you go. A much better contender.
Yeah.
Pickled onion.
Pickled onion.
Which,
All right.
I mean, Funyun snacks are great.
All right. Monster Munch roast beef. That is a sleeper. I would say stay away from that. If you think you have a craving for that, order a sandwich and have that flavor in its native land.
Get
where
the
it belongs.
roast beef.
Oh my gosh. All right. Onion. Looks like a Funyun.
Pickled onion.
You
gotta-
pickled onion.
Yeah.
That's important. Do you like pickled things?
No.
I really do. So I'll be the judge of this.
Oh, you hear the crunches?
Whoa.
Brett's having a hard time with these.
That's a dusty one.
That's old Dusty.
Wow. That's pretty good.
You like that one?
And it does taste very pickled.
Yes. I like the roast beef better than the pickled onion.
That's madness. That's pretty good. I like that one. The pickled onion's good. That's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
And last one. Now,
Flamin' hot.
here's the thing.
Tell me what the thing is.
The folks in the UK, their flamin' hot is like pepper. It's like pepper. They don't do spicy.
So it's more of a seasoning, it's more of a seasoning taste than just like a heat thing.
Yeah. When
Are those the same?
a little bit. Yeah, it's like a spicy flavor versus a spicy feeling.
Yeah,
But-
okay.
Go ahead, try it and tell me what you taste.
Again, the smell couldn't be worse. Did you smell these?
They don't smell.
Smell that one.
It just smells like
Is it my hand?
you might have a stinky.
No, I
finger.
showered before I came over. All right, I'm trying this one. This one's flamin' hot.
Flamin' hot.
Mm.
What do you get from that?
Getting the pepper.
Uh-huh. Not hot at all.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No, I would venture to say 0 spice.
Did you get any like tomato sauce flavor? Or just tomato?
Oh, yeah.
That-
I got that.
That's what hit me the most.
At the end, the aftertaste is kind of like a tomato paste.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I could see someone wanting to snack on those.
Yeah.
Because with me, if I'm like trying chips, I'm like, would I ever be like, oh, I really want some roast beef chips? And I don't think so, but this Flamin' Hot is pretty good.
Yeah.
I never tried them, but I bet this is what the ketchup flavored like
Yes.
Lay's taste like.
100%.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. That's what I think anyways.
So I probably wouldn't buy these. I'd go for the onion ones myself. Those were really good. But I'd say this is a keeper.
Yeah.
It's pretty tasty.
Yeah, good texture. And just like you said, they're just like the Cheetos paws.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, I like those.
Yeah. So that was our first snack break.
Sleeper, keeper.
Sleeper, keeper, sleeper.
Right. What?
I gotta go into technology. Do you have any how's life, Brett? Anything happen?
It's good, man. It's a busy week, but
Yep.
nothing bad. Not that I only report on bad things. I'm just saying it's busy, but I don't say that because it's bad.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Right. Life is more than just the bad things.
Right.
But the bad things are interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
So are the good things.
It's true. Right. You don't say that to say that good things are not interesting.
Right.
And we should not give attention to them.
Right.
Because that's crazy.
Right.
Who wants to live like that?
Freaks. Do you need something to wipe your hands, Brett?
Do you notice that I'm holding out?
He's doing my
dusty-
hand is
You have a
dirty.
dry cloth for me?
I'm sorry I don't have wet naps
Why
ready.
not? You should with all the snacks you have around here. Yeah, dude, everything's good. And I do have some stuff we'll probably talk about on the Keep Up in Cricket City.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know, fun stuff.
Life's good. Or bad. And we'll
but-
talk about it in Cricket City.
And we have a lot of stuff to get to today. I think what did we do last week? Oh, we did movies and
Mostly
movies.
movies.
We did a lot of stuff. Did we do the podcast and the music last week?
Podcast and the music. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We did some stuff.
Yeah.
The last thing I was going to say before we jump into our first category, if you are not and you would like to, you can follow us everywhere on socials at the Keep Up Podcast. That's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Mm-hmm. And you get yourself some bonuses at patreon.com/the Keep Up. And that's it. You said technology?
Yes.
Let's go with technology.
Technology! I ambushed you with those snacks, but I thought it'd be kind of fun.
It was fun.
Hear about some British snacks.
Yeah, I like it.
Roast beef monster munch. I went too far back. I can never listen to the thoughts I had years ago. It's interesting to listen to what we were thinking back then. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'd like to say I haven't changed much.
So that's a funny thing too. Mm-hmm. In the second one, oh no, it's the first one. We talk about the Evil Dead remake, and I say that I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I remember you not liking it very much.
But since revisiting it, I'm like, this is great.
This is great.
So that's a funny thing, because I do have some opinions that have changed. But do you remember what we talked about in our first episode? I know you remember some stuff.
Yeah, Crimson Peak, The Flash.
Yep.
I think that's about it.
We talked about that particularly awesome extra sci-fi episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And just hearing the way we navigate it is fun.
And where I ended up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I never finished it. Never watched it all the way through.
I didn't finish it either. I have a season left.
But it's funny that things have fallen to the wayside that were super important to us at the time.
Yeah, it's all we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Flash too. Did you finish The Flash?
Nope.
I didn't either.
Nope. I think I'm 4 episodes behind. But, that kind of changed because we didn't have cable as much, you know? So, snacks.
Yep.
Welcome if you're here for the podcast. Yes, as always, the message is up there. So if we get a raid or anything weird happens, we're not ignoring you. We swear. Show us, please. Is that Monster Munch?
Yeah, it was.
So I've tried all these already. I tried Sunday, but a lot of it was sent for you, Brett. So you got to eat them too.
Why was it sent for me?
Because Pandora. Because there was one day we were talking about a bunch of British food and stuff.
Oh, that's right.
And Panda was like, "I'm gonna do this huge crate." So she sent 2 giant boxes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, she was awesome and is awesome. So she was here to watch. Those were like crisps that all the kids would eat at school. Are there other flavors than those 3? Can't say I know the smell. No, the way Brett explained it. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to kill you, says Panda. It's interesting. I love a good peppery taste. We do have spicy foods, but the snacks are typically for kids' lunch boxes, so very tame. Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of
very
sense.
Chill.
We snack at all ages, apparently, over here.
Kids here will get the Hostess chips. No, Hottest chips from the grocery store. Bring them to school, and it's a whole thing.
Oh my god, where's here?
She lives, I think, in Texas. I want to say.
Oh, okay.
So like the 1-chip challenge or the ghost pepper stuff.
Imagine breaking one of those out at the lunch table.
That would actually be really cool.
That's wild.
Back in the day, I'd be like, "Hey guys, try this."
Jonas,
welcome in. Hey boys. Our Doritos chili heat waves are a little spicy, but I don't even think about sending them. Didn't even think, no, that's okay.
No, it's totally okay.
Number of shows I have left unfinished, because you said you wanted snacks too. It's true.
I said that?
Yep.
I probably said that. I did say that, I remember. Thank you.
I was always a Walker's girl, although I think Lay's taste a little better. Do you guys also have Lay's there in the UK? Oh, there's only 3 Monster Munch flavors. Thank you for letting me know.
I like Walker's. Panda, what's your favorite?
Yeah, out of the 3, what's your favorite? They do have knickknacks. Yeah. Knickknacks.
What's a knickknacks?
That's not knickknacks. These will friggin' blow you away. What's its... We'll do the hula hoops next.
Okay. Oh no, we must keep moving.
I know. Finish reading chat while I find the next set.
I don't know. Where's your... I can't reach that, dude.
What, the mouse?
The mouse is so far away.
Knickknacks. Okay. They do have knickknacks to try too. Walkers. In Texas, we have a lot of Mexican and Asian grocery stores around here. It's literally wild what they find. Pickled onion is your favorite.
That's my favorite.
Whatever. Freaks. I've had Lay's over in the U.S. and Spain. Okay. U.S. and Spain. That's funny. Jinx. All right. To technology.
Weird. All right. Yeah. Weird. Ready?
I didn't find the hula hoops.
You literally took them out and put them down and then put them back in.
Well, I had some open.
Oh. We're recording.
Okay. Oh, hi. Oops. We're in technology. I brought us here
Yeah, you did.
because I stumbled upon an app the other day.
Oh, an appa the other day.
An apple.
An apple.
An apple. No, well, it's an Apple app, I guess.
Were you walking and stumbled upon an apple, Tim?
I did, brother.
I don't know why it's like that.
I don't know either.
It was like an orphan on the street situation.
Oh.
You were like, I stumbled upon an apple.
And I was so hungry. But it was a trap, and they threw me in the dungeon where I live out the rest of my days telling you stories.
Wait, we're at the dungeon?
Yeah.
I'm visiting you.
No, we're both in the dungeon.
Oh, shoot. How'd I get there?
I don't know.
You're the one who stumbled upon the apple.
I stole an apple. You killed someone.
They were pissed at you about the apple.
Yeah.
And I killed a guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Same level of crime back in the day.
And I'm like, brother, how have you arrived in such a circumstance?
I stole an apple, brother.
What about you? Nothing.
Nothing, sweet Timothy.
Tell not a soul. Nothing, sweet Timothy.
Eat your porridge. Enjoy your sloppy soup. So we're doing this podcast in a dungeon, hence all the screaming in the background.
Right.
But I had to talk about this app I stumbled upon the other day.
Yeah.
Because I saw an ad for it.
Okay.
And it got me.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So what caught my interest initially was this app.
I thought you were asking me. I was like,
Brett, tell me
I'm waiting with bated breath.
What did I love about this
So what did
app?
I like about it?
This is like an interview. So why do I like the opportunity to hire you?
What's your worst quality?
What do you think I won't like about you? So the ad, it showed that you could generate AI music. It would create music based on words that you could pick. So like for instance, the example it gave was like dark cinematic ambient.
Oh, love that. Yeah.
And so it would create a whole soundtrack based on the video.
Yeah.
Well, not based on the video, but for the video. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Because where I stumble with video creation,
Music.
Yeah,
it's tough.
And I was like, oh, maybe this is something I could do. Because one, copyright. Because I don't want to deal with copyright, and two, again, finding the right track. So maybe these words would find something that would work. So I got on the app, and it was way more than just that.
In a good way?
In a good way, yeah.
Oh,
so
cool.
the app is just called Captions.
Okay.
And so it's a caption app that will create captions for like TikToks or Reels or whatever like
I've seen that ad and have almost downloaded it for our TikTok videos.
Yes, and so that's what made me think about it was us too, because it would be cool. Because there's a ton of different like fonts and sizes, and it's really robust.
Cool.
But the AI music was really cool. It also has a feature where it'll take your eyes and move them to focus on the lens. So if I'm looking this way, as long as it's like well lit and your eyes are like somewhere within the screen, it'll make them look at the camera.
What?
It wasn't great, the video I picked.
Is it creepy looking?
It's very creepy
Your
looking.
pupils are just like all the way to the side of your head.
Yeah, I'm like this, and my eyes are like across. But yeah, for that to work, you need like super well lit area. You need to be like face fronting the camera, so if your pupils are looking to the corner, it'll always make you focus the whole video.
Interesting.
So that was just like a neat little thing that I thought was weird. But they also will give you AI templates for scripts for YouTube videos.
That's cool.
So it'll give you'll fill in the blanks for what you want to do and create a full script for a video idea based on what words you put in. Which again, I don't know what it'll do.
Do you know how many groups of words I have as ideas in our shared note?
And it could create a script based on that. And you can pick what type of video you want to do. If you want it to be like an essay, if you want it to be a food challenge, stuff like that.
Guys, when our content gets remarkably better suddenly, just know we deserve 10% of the credit.
10%.
No, it's just a script. You still got to do a lot.
Right, you still got to do the work.
But you know what would be funny is we get an AI script and don't proofread it.
We just make do whatever it is.
So no matter what's in that script, it's in the video.
And what else? Oh, and then you could put in long form videos and it'll automatically take clips of hype moments.
That's incredible.
But I don't know how it determines what's a hype moment. So I have to put in a big video and see what it does.
Now, were you using this on your phone?
Yes, the phone app.
Is it a paid app?
Yes, that was the one flaw to it, is it's $10 a month.
Oh, it's a monthly payment.
Or $60 a year, but you can't pay for the app flat out. You do get
a year.
You do get a 3-day free trial, and it lets you use the editor to do everything. You just can't export the video once you do it. So you can see how it'll come out.
All right. That's cool. Even if you don't pay, or only during that trial?
Even if you don't pay. So I haven't done the trial. I haven't paid for anything, but I've seen how these things work.
I mean, $60 a year is not bad if you're putting it to use.
Right. That's the thing. If you can utilize it, and you know, again, we can discuss it later, because there are a ton of other apps out there, but this one's like the big one, the expensive one, the one that is most popular.
And I mean, the fact remains, as it always has, like, you typically get what you pay for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like $10 a month to have, I mean, you could potentially save yourself. What's the longest time you've spent editing a video?
Oh my God, hours.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Even a simple TikTok can take me 30 to an hour.
By the time you're done, like from concept to like hitting post with, like you said, the music and all of the captions, all that stuff. Actually, how did the music go? Did you use it?
It sounded really good. I tried a couple different ones, and they all fit pretty well, and will automatically cut off. Like, we'll have the music end, like fade out at the end and beginning of the video.
That's super rad. I will say, like, it is amazing. I've heard a lot of what AI can do with music, and I feel like for a few years now, I've heard versions of what AI can do with music, but I'm almost not surprised, because there are, you know, AI is just gathered intelligence, right? There are so many examples of music genres, like moods, all that stuff, ever since like GarageBand came out, and even before then. Not only just music that's been created, well, I guess it's all music that's been created by people at some point, but not even like albums that have been released, but GarageBand has been that way for years, where you go in and you organize by mood and genre, and do you want it to be cinematic, percussion, you know what I mean? Like,
right, that's true.
So there's just so much information, so I'm kind of not surprised it can spit something so good out. And that is really, I mean, that alone is pretty well worth it, because like you said, music can be the toughest thing. If you can go on something and type in like rock and roll, like length, and I don't know, that's a pretty big deal. Really? You're not going to take it from there? This is your app.
I know. No, I was just thinking what to say next.
Lord.
I just expected more from you, Brett. I'm sorry.
I felt like it was so much.
It was, no, you're right.
There's nothing else.
There's nothing else.
That's crazy.
It is. It's very fascinating.
It's like I was falling off a cliff, and you threw me the rope, and I grabbed it, and then you just watched me hang from it.
Watched him.
And I'm like, pull me up, Tim. Now you pull me up.
You're like setting up this amazing slam dunk, and I'm just standing there.
I felt like
I just went, yeah.
You didn't even. You just looked at me and nodded. I don't even think you said yeah out loud.
I think I did say yeah.
All right, maybe you did, but it was drowned out by by the silence immediately afterwards.
It's getting sweaty.
It was like an audible invisible ink. What?
Only those watching can see what happened.
Only dogs heard it.
Yeah, that's true.
So that app sounds cool. What is going to be are you considering paying for it?
I am thinking about it. I'm testing out other apps.
Yeah.
Because initially I got it, one for the music, but two for captions, because captions is a big thing. Like, I guess every video ever needs captions.
Yeah.
So the one that I did initially, I was playing a scary game, and they made the font white and green. I don't know if that was intentional, like it knew I was playing something horror, because it looked horror.
Right.
But I don't know how it
cool.
Yeah, and the way you can adjust things is really cool. But I tried another app today, and it has the same caption functionality, different fonts and different ways the things are colored, like the words. So I don't know.
And it auto generates captions.
Yes.
Were they pretty good?
Yeah, I think I had to change 2 words because they were Pokemon names, so that wasn't part of the like vocabulary. But cool. Yeah, the one thing I am curious about is if the music will be good every time. Like if I do a soundtrack and I'm like, that doesn't really fit this video. If I put the same words in again, will I get... it says that you don't get the same music, but I wonder how much it'll sound like the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Or vice versa. But what I've picked so far has sounded good.
Have you done any that are like the exact same collection of words as another?
No. I haven't compared like one to one.
Well, you should do that.
I should do that. you know.
That's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny because I've seen that ad and I've been this close to checking it out, but I'm sure I saw the price, which is why I haven't.
Right.
But of course, it has a trial.
Yeah, it's
So
only
I'm
3
gonna
days.
check that out.
Usually the trial gives you a week, but
Dude, that's the thing. I gotta wait till like a Friday night and be like, all right, I'm editing for the next 3 days.
right. If you have a ton of content, it's like,
Yeah.
let's see if this is good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I mean, we can look into it later and see if we want to.
It's called Captions.
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 Just straight up captions.
Captions.
And since we're talking about captions, I got 2 more snacks for you.
Wow.
These are called hula hoops.
I see the correlation so
Right.
strongly.
Yeah, captions.
Does
hula
that
hoops.
say beef as well?
Barbecue beef
All right.
and plain old original?
Okay. What should I try? I feel like I should try original first.
Yeah. So then once you get to the beef, you'll be like,
Hula
ooh.
hoops. So again, these are all from England.
All from England. These are traditionally British snacks. Brett's got to put his microphone down.
Strongly protected.
Strongly protected.
Thanks again to Panda.
Yep. Pandora.
Wait, is it? Oh, it's both.
Yeah, I say Pandora. That's like the nickname.
Okay.
But
I just don't
Panda
want to.
kisses.
Don't want to say a bad thing.
Yeah, don't say a bad thing.
Smells good.
Yeah,
Ooh, crunch.
very crunch. Tell
shoot.
me. Okay, to me it tasted exactly like another snack, and I want to see if you can nail it.
A muncho.
No,
Wait. Ooh,
you're
no,
in the
there's
right.
something else.
You're in the right ballpark.
What the mother heck,
I'm gonna have one again because it's been a while. Oh,
dude? Yeah.
you know it. The texture throws it off, but
It
once
does,
you get that
but-
flavor,
Pringles.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Pringles.
These bang.
Yeah, they're good.
Chat saying pick 5 and put them on your fingers like rings. You know what's funny is I was thinking the smell reminded me a little bit of bugles,
Yes.
which is what I used to do.
texture-wise, it's bugly too. I think.
Holy
Crunchy.
bananas. I think my fingers are too big.
Yeah, I don't know whose fingers that fit, but it's not mine.
Yeah, I'm like a size 12 ring. That's what I got. I can't even get my finger.
I don't know my ring size.
I can't even get it into it. It's so blurry. I'm sorry, but
No,
I will.
it would have focused, but
I will eat 5. Well, how long do I have to hold it
yeah,
at
just a couple
the
seconds.
thing to?
Okay, you know what? It's because both our heads are
All right,
here, so
focus.
it might be
I'm gonna eat some more.
Here, have a barbecue beef one to wash down those.
All right, now we got barbecue beef.
I wonder what it is with the UK and beef flavoring.
Isn't that just like? That's just a more Eastern thing, anyways. Beef
Yeah,
flavored
just
stuff. I
beef.
feel like.
Come on,
All right,
guys.
ready?
Put some more cheese in your life.
I don't want that anymore.
Again, the beef has failed you.
This one's not bad.
Uh-huh.
This one's not bad, but the original hula hoops, total banger, keeper.
Yep.
For me, the barbecue beef is a sleeper because it tastes more beef than barbecue. I do like barbecue chips a lot.
I actually think I didn't eat these when I got them.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
To me, they're a sleeper. They're not awful, but I would never pick those over the original. I think
Yes.
that's why for me,
Yep.
it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, they're not like the Monster Munch beef.
No. Yeah.
But
These are good.
yeah, they are good.
These are good.
These are good.
I like these.
I like these.
I love scotch. Are we done in technology?
Yeah, I think we're going to movies.
Let's get it.
Whoa!
I gotta wash it down. Those are great.
Yeah, right? Let's see. Barry, welcome in. Floppy soup.
Barry, what's up, buddy?
Liz, yeah, we're getting caught up. Okay, 6:30. We're making good time,
We're
I
good.
think.
We're good. We're doing all right.
We're on a little bit of a time crunch, but nothing too bad.
Sorry, I'm picking my teeth. That's probably super rude some places. I do it all the time. Though.
Yeah, it's dude.
If I got stuff in my teeth, I got stuff in my teeth. You know what I mean? I gotta
Right.
get
You don't
out.
want to have stuff in your teeth. It's like a music mid journey.
So, dude, there's a picture of Chris Farley and Norm Macdonald from SNL. It's like a really well-known picture, and I want to get like a Polaroid right here
of that.
like a portrait. I feel like that would be tight.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool.
Could be cool, but it's got to be really well done. Though.
Yeah, that's the thing. They got to look like
Yeah, that's what it is. I found.
more like C Aption.
Because it's an app.
Oh, Barry's so funny.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Probably make AI streamers.
I'd be
next.
surprised if there isn't one already.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still like, I don't know how I feel about AI. I like the idea behind it. And again, the like automation and making my job easier, like editing stuff.
Yeah.
It was nice, but
I
again,
think Amaranth's AI.
What? You think what? She's gonna become an AI? Oh, you think she is an AI?
She's been AI the whole time.
The whole time? That would honestly be a crazy experiment that gets revealed.
I know very little about her other than I need to unfollow every gaming platform I've ever followed because she's all they talk about.
I don't know. She's still popular now. They were talking about her for a while,
She's
but
crushing it.
yeah, oh yeah. But she doesn't even like. Does she play games? I don't think she.
I literally don't know what she does. I just know she has like built herself an empire, and is
yeah. There's a lot of
life however she wants.
There's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the NPC streamers where they're like, yum, ice cream, yum, and they repeat the same thing over and over again based on donations?
No.
They are weird.
I'm super bummed about that.
Why?
It just...
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's very dumb. Yeah, we've been talking about it all week, but yeah, they just you know how on TikTok you get like donations and like it's strawberries or whatever. So they have just one thing they say every time, and people are giving thousands and thousands. I think one girl made I think she said she made like 10,000 plus on like a 3-hour stream.
And you just say the same
thing over and over again.
So the reason I'm bummed about it is I keep thinking the internet can't get like weirder and dumber.
Yeah, that's really it's such a prime example at how dumb.
But then I'm like, is it dumb or is it brilliant? Like,
it's brilliant, the people who are doing it, and they're able to find an audience who are willing to spend that money. A lot of people are saying it's like a fetish thing where people are like, I have control over her and I can make her do these things.
That makes a lot of sense to me. There's got to be some weird psychological thing, because it's not, I have no interest in going to give one of those people money.
No.
It's nothing against them. Mm-hmm. That just does not entice me to give them money.
Yeah, my money could go to many other things.
Right. I would much rather actually just go to a streamer that I like.
and donate to them.
Here's some money.
Mm-hmm.
That's wacky. I don't know. That's wild.
I guess the other thing is she's holding, at least the example I'm thinking of, but there's a couple others. But she's holding, she puts popcorn kernels in a hair straightener and is popping popcorn.
I have heard about this. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like a couple things going on at once, but the correlation between those two don't really make sense.
That's very weird.
Yeah, so I can show you one later, but they're freaky. No, like streaming games, but still.
Yeah.
Focus on camera. Focus. What, the eyes? Is that what you're saying? Like the AI eyes? AI
eyes.
Tim should do a TikTok based on the AI script and only reveal it at the end. We should do one for the keep up too.
That would be good.
Mm-hmm. Freaky. I'd love an AI tool to edit my TikToks, but it'd need to understand my weird humor and cuts.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, how do you teach an AI? Well, you maybe could at this point.
Maybe.
I haven't seen one that edits yet.
One thing I've,
other than making, like, obviously the clips in that regard.
Yes, yeah.
But I haven't edited it otherwise.
I've thought about how I would take a partially edited video just to work through myself, because it would probably cut out a huge chunk of video.
Right.
That's not even, because that's part of it, is you're just watching for when did we say something funny or like whatever.
But how does it know what it takes? That's why I got to test it out and see what they pull out. I assume it probably looks for spikes and like when people go, oh, and like stuff like that.
Oh, maybe.
And it might grab a chunk there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much it takes out.
It just deletes your whole video.
It's just
like, oh, nothing fun happened here.
Yeah, that wasn't worth my time looking. You're one of a kind, Tichu. It's true. Tichu's great. Susie agrees with you, Brett.
Thank you.
Said. Since so many resources and tools for music are available digitally / online, it's a lot for the AI to feed on. True. You can find music anywhere.
It's a lot.
I love the AI drummers in GarageBand that adapt to your music.
That is very cool.
Mm-hmm. I expected more.
From what?
From you. Like when we were silent for a moment. That's what I said.
I expected more. Oh, man.
Doing captions with the apps themselves directly on your IG or TikTok helps a fair bit with algorithms, as they can read the words you've put in. So actually doing the captions within the app as opposed to making the video and uploading it like that.
Makes sense.
Because I see the ones where the words pop up. It's one word at a time and like, do you know what chicken is?
Oh, dude, I see rappers post those videos and I'm like, how are they doing that?
I don't know. Well, that's what's
got to be captions.
Yeah, the captions. Yeah, it does it pretty well, and you can affect the frequency that the words show up and everything. So, Hula Hoops Original is the best.
So good.
All from my little home in Cheshire.
Cheshire.
You guys don't have hula hoops? We don't. Nope. Don't rate the other flavors, but original, damn. Hula hoops were my childhood.
They're great.
Okay, we're getting caught up. Thick Pringles.
Thick.
We have many of the cows because you don't have beef, Chris. Let's see. I want to see Tim and Brett on TikTok going, ice cream, yum! Ice cream, yum!
We just in the ice cream truck? That'll be our thing, dude. If we just go live on TikTok in the ice cream truck,
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Ice cream, yum.
Ice cream, yum.
It's a weird kink thing. Apparently they call it, NPC fetish.
yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's so strange.
I tweeted once that humans are turning more robot-like and robots are turning more human-like.
Accurate.
It's honestly, it's sadly accurate.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, Susie. Brett, you genius.
What have I done?
The ice cream truck.
Oh, yeah.
Ice cream, yum.
Ice cream, yum.
Ice cream, yum.
Oh, we're caught up?
Yeah, we're caught up
Oh, we're not.
to the movies. Let's
Let's
go to the movie. Where's my phone?
Where's my phone?
There's my phone.
Brett spit some bars to get some sales. Yeah, I'll just randomly freestyle about ice cream.
Yeah, it would actually be kind of cool on the ice cream truck because we can make ice cream according to what people wanted and then just eat it ourselves.
Dude, if we had the time on our hands, we could literally just do that.
We,
There's so many dumb things. That's our in. Nobody has an ice cream
nobody
truck.
has an ice cream truck. I mean, people have it, but
We
nobody.
should be recording our podcast on the ice cream truck.
We should. While we're working.
Yeah. I was just thinking a video shot from the window.
Yeah.
Like from outside the window.
Ice cream bros.
Well, no, we got.
Ice cream, you scream for the keep up.
We can't start a new.
Keep up
title.
ice cream special.
All right, we're going into movies.
Yeah.
Tim's going off the rail.
Ice cream.
I watched a movie that you made me watch.
I made you watch.
You didn't make me watch it at all. I wanted to watch it, and
Yeah.
then you put it in the notes, and I was like, "Oh yeah, let's watch it."
Yep.
And Rach and I had the illest date the other day,
Uh-huh.
and it ended with this movie.
Wow. That's a great way to end a date.
Well, it didn't end with the movie, but we watched this movie. We watched this movie,
Continue, Brett.
and dude,
Yes. Freaking awesome.
I haven't said the title yet.
No,
right? Okay.
but I
Are we
just
talking
know.
about Extraction?
I hope so.
All right, cool. So Extraction 2 just came out on
Yes.
Netflix. It is, dude. All right, I could, you put in the note like just so good or
Yeah.
something, and I was like, all right, Tim liked it.
Uh-huh.
I'm stoked. Written by the Russo brothers. For anyone who's unfamiliar, they are responsible for Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
Did they also do Civil War?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to say like Endgame and stuff too.
Yeah. I believe they were the front leaders, if you will,
I will.
in the MCU, at least during the Infinity War saga.
Right. Let's see. Producer. Wait, why is it? Where's his director credit? Where's his director credit,
what?
dude?
Not even a freaking director.
Oh, I forgot. They also. So Joe Russo also directed The Gray Man, which we saw.
right.
Yeah, Endgame, Infinity Gauntlet.
They did Extraction too. I remember them doing Gray Man.
They wrote it.
Oh,
They
wrote-
didn't direct it. So that's
Gotcha.
one of the things that's cool. They also did Civil War. Excuse me. Oh, and some Agent Carter. I didn't know that.
Ooh.
So the director is Sam Hargrave, who has been a stunt coordinator on many projects, and also directed the first Extraction. And
Which was also great.
it was very good. The first Extraction was like a movie with really good action scenes. This Extraction was like an action scene with a movie. There is there. So what's his name? Chris Hemsworth.
Yep.
Plays an agent
Of Shield.
who extracts. And
Special Forces agent.
yeah. And you know what's funny is like how much did you remember the first one when you started this one?
I watched the first one last year, so it was relatively fresh.
Do you feel like you remembered the details of it? Because I was foggy.
Where they start you off, like I didn't remember who anybody was. I was like the
Exactly.
woman watching him like in the hospital and stuff. I'm like, who?
Yeah, like
What?
you kind of get the archetype.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I know who she is.
Yes.
But I don't know who she is.
Yeah, I remembered the wrong things from the first movie is what happened. I was like, oh yeah, where's the kid from the first one?
Same.
Gone.
Yeah.
Not dead, just not.
Yeah. Right. Like, okay, that mission's over. I
Right.
guess.
So that's the first movie.
And it does pick you up right from the end of the first one, which is an insane like shootout action scene. And then it rushes you pretty hard through the first 20 minutes,
I felt like it was slow up until the action started.
which is the first. You felt like it was slow.
Well, not slow, but the time frame from like him being in the hospital to being out of the hospital,
Dude.
was very quick.
It's
I agree on that.
Yeah, not in a bad way. It was just
Yeah.
like it did what I wanted it to do. Like, all right, is he gonna like, when's the action start? Because you know that's what you're in for.
But when he's out of the hospital and the mission comes up, that feels so quick. Like,
oh my gosh.
What does he have? Like 12 hours to
I mean, like, you guys will see, as usual, we'll avoid any major spoilers, but he does sustain a significant injury, and he's in the hospital, like, he's borderline in a coma, and then it's like, new mission. We get he kind of gets a Captain America montage where he's like ripping apart logs and like, I don't know, walking lions through the woods or whatever. And then he's like, I'm ready to go. And it's like, all right. So that part was just funny to me because it's like, obviously we know what we're here for. It all made sense. Like, the timeline wasn't messed up or anything, but I swear it's like the editor was like, all right, we'll get through, and he's ready. And he has guns. Let's go. I feel like I'm rushing to this, but it kind of... Oh, because we were talking about it. But I feel like this portion of the movie represents like my feeling about the whole film and like represents it well.
Yes.
There is a moment where I was pointing out to Rachel, a camera shot caught my eye, which doesn't always happen. I'm a little analytical when I watch movies, but this camera shot, I literally saw it happen and I was like, wait, how the hell did they just do that? Like, it was a weird enough, like, long shot that I just didn't... My brain was like, what you just saw doesn't make a lot of sense in a movie. And I was like, oh, weird. So I rewound it. And basically what happens is the camera is on one or a handful of characters on the ground. And then they run past and the camera's on them. And then the camera goes up to a second level to a guy on a bridge, exterior bridge. And then he runs inside and the camera follows him inside, downstairs, and then to another like group of people in a room. And I'm like, how the hell did they do that? And she's like, drone. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess. And I'm watching it. I'm like, this is the best drone operator in the history of drone operation. There could be some hidden in there. I'm pretty sure that shot doesn't cut for about 20 minutes.
It's a 22-minute.
Is it 22 minutes?
22-minute straight action scene.
Confirmed?
Confirmed.
Do you know if it's uncut?
Yeah, it's uncut. Yeah, IGN had a whole article about
Good Lord.
Incredible.
How
life-changing.
Like, you guys need to understand, this is not just an action scene. This is an action extravaganza. Like, there at one point, someone is being punched repeatedly with a flaming fist.
Yeah.
Like... It's a dude is on fire.
Unbelievable.
The angles, the choreography, the amount of people. There's an entire prison's worth of people in this shot. It's 22 minutes.
22 minutes.
I kept saying it, and Rach was like, wow, you're really into this camera work, huh? And I was like, babe, it hasn't cut.
It hasn't cut.
Do you realize, since it first caught my eye, she's like, there must be some in there. I'm like, maybe, but I don't think so.
Nope. What I read on IGN is it's like the most explosive part of the movie. And it goes so long. I think it
so long.
Cuts when they extract.
Yeah, the first cut almost feels jarring.
Yes.
Because it is a non-stop. Like, it's so explosive. I noticed at the end of it, we had both gone silent after I stopped probably 15 minutes. I was like, all right, I'll stop mentioning the camera. And like both our jaws were open.
Yeah.
We were just like, whoa.
It's such a crazy action scene.
I like wasn't breathing.
Yeah. I felt every punch in my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blown away.
Wow.
Yeah, and so the movie pretty much keeps that pace the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
It is just nonstop action.
Yep.
And even when it like slows down, it's not for long.
No,
you get like a minute to breathe.
Right. And in those minutes too, like, it's exciting enough, like it moves the story along enough for you to be frustrated and for you to feel things and justify the action that's going to come later.
Yes.
And it's a great, and I love this part of what I love about the John Wick series is it's a great mix of gun and hand-to-hand combat.
Yes.
And it's all interesting.
Yep.
And it's hard to make gun action scenes interesting, I feel like that must be a super interesting scene to choreograph and write because it's like you're just shooting a guy. It's
right.
Like,
how do you make it look cool? Like,
yeah.
And it's really based on where the camera angles are because you got to see where he gets shot.
So do they say what kind of camera it is in the article? Like,
I don't remember. I'll pull it up again and see because I think Can't remember.
It starts on the outside of a building, goes up to a bridge and goes inside, and then it goes through a couple doors and then opens in that like big area.
Crazy.
I'm like, is it all a drone? But then it does get really low to the ground sometimes. I mean, this literally, if it's a drone operator, this dude should be in whatever Hall of Fame he wants to be in and should be paid
for best pilot of the year.
Yeah, like he or she is just destroying the game. I've never seen anything like it. It was awesome.
And you know, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, a lot of modern movies will, like, drones will benefit camera work so much.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to go places real fast and get to angles that human bodies can't really reach.
Yeah.
In a quick amount of time, anyways.
That's the thing, the speed of it. And it is, even when it's not, like, outside of that shot, there's a couple of, you know, like, militaristic type moments where they're like, is that a word? Where they're like, you know, they're running from cover to cover and it feels like a handy cam. It's really shaky. And I love that in this type of movie. It's like, it really ups the intensity and kind of puts you there. It's a little bit first person-y. So that you feel that shakiness, but the shakiness of this like whole scene is come and go. Like sometimes it'll be so steady and it's just like, I don't know, it's just insane to watch. I actually can't wait to watch it again. I wanted to rewind it immediately, but I was so engaged in what was going on.
Right, so. You didn't want to stop the flow.
But
yeah, it's excellent. All the characters are really good.
Yeah, everyone's great.
I do enjoy where the story goes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what you want from a modern action movie.
Yeah, this is I would say this one, the first one is good. I think this one's better than the first one.
Yep, I agree.
They really stepped it up, which if they do more, which seems like it's maybe a possibility, I'm like stoked about it.
Yes.
But I would recommend both. The Extraction movies are keeper
Duology.
for me.
Keeper for sure.
Duology?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called when there's two of them?
I guess so.
Are you guessing so because you just said it, or you've read it?
No,
somewhere?
I feel I'm pretty sure I've read it and or heard it.
A duology. That I mean, that makes sense. You need a noun
to represent two
things. Yeah, interesting. A duet of films.
A duet. Speaking of a duet,
what do you got?
I got 2 more snacks for you.
Oh my gosh! What are these?
Have the blue one first.
Okay, the blue one. What I'm looking at is. Ooh, another Walker's original.
Walker's?
Baked Watt sticks?
What's it?
Oh, what's it?
What's it?
This is the most British spelling of anything I've ever seen. It's a what's it?
It's a what's it?
Oh, I love the English. All right.
So, okay.
Oh, really cheesy flavor.
Yeah, the first and only cheesy thing in the whole box.
Not big on cheese, are you? What's it?
What's it?
So these are tiny little Cheetos. Is what they look like to me. Here I go. So these are tiny little Cheetos.
That's exactly what they are. Cheese puffs.
Yeah, they're delicious. Yeah, cheese puffs.
They're the most American thing in the box. I think.
Yeah. They're by delicious. I in part definitely mean familiar.
That's what it is. It's something that you're used to.
Yeah.
It's cheesy. They are great what's-its. Personally, my favorite.
These are pretty good.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you what may be the hardest one in the box. I gave you the best.
The hardest one?
Yeah, I don't want to say the worst.
Okay.
Because I like them, but...
So this is a Twiglets?
A Twiglet.
The Twiglet. Probably not a...
Oh, yeah, do you have a drink ready? Okay.
Good Lord, I don't like that question.
Well, just...
so this is like a pretzel...
Dude, it's high in fiber. Fiber.
Is it? It's high in fiber.
Holy diver! Holy diver!
No, it's not. It's not a pretzel, is it?
High in fiber.
No, it's not a pretzel. You know what it reminds me of is you know those things that you don't. What is that?
I was like, man, he's taking it real good.
What am I tasting?
Take another one.
I don't understand. Is it spicy?
Weird, right? This one was the most experience. But you can't stop eating them.
It's because I don't understand it. And unlike others, I run towards what I don't understand so as to gain knowledge. Dude, what is this?
80% whole wheat. Whole grain, I should say, whole grain.
So it's kind of like a pretzel.
Yeah. Now they're called Twiglets because they taste like twigs. It's
Oh, the woods. That's
the
what I'm
woods.
tasting.
That's what you're tasting.
The woods.
Is bark because it's so
Oh,
ridiculously
my
high.
drink's gone.
Oh, you fool!
I have like a drop.
I like them, but they're super hard sell. Like I couldn't,
Yeah,
in good conscience, give this to anybody other than you.
as a Moxie drinker, I feel like that's as easy a sell to someone as Moxie is to someone.
Yeah, it's like a burnt wheat.
Yeah, it tastes like a stick that someone took a lighter to
Yeah.
and was like, "Hey, I hollowed this out for you. Do you want to try?"
Here,
it?"
have some.
It reminds me, you know, when you get like a trail mix and it's got those little breads that look like
Yes.
someone shrink rayed a pumpernickel.
Yeah, the little brown one.
Yeah,
Yes.
it reminds me of that.
Yep.
And
I like those a lot.
I guess I do, but like I'm mad at them because I don't want them in the trail mix.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll take them in the trail mix.
I enjoy those situationally.
So yeah, these I liked, but they are the hardest.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the equivalent of like a spicy thing. Where, like,
Yeah, but it's not. It's just a strange flavor.
it's a weird little
a
guy.
straver, if you will.
It's a straver.
Did they ever make a like trail mix? Oops, it's all miniature pumpernickels.
Yeah, they actually do sell those. I think
Really?
it's bagel chips.
That's bagel chips.
Yeah, but like you said, the pumpernickel ones or
I like
something.
bagel chips.
Mhm.
Do they make pumpernickel bagels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of pumpernickel bagels,
Pumpernickel babes.
babes, I think it's time, and I won't go too in depth into it.
Okay.
But I do want to take a moment to talk about the Flash.
Hang on, I'm picking this out of my teeth.
Yeah, he's doing teeth little.
All right, I got it. Yeah, talk about the Flash. I still haven't seen it.
Yes.
I tried to get Rachel to go the other night.
Mhm.
We ended up watching Extraction, which so not mad about.
Much better choice.
And then she and the kids and I were chilling the other day too, and I was like, "Do you want to go see Flash?" The kids have like no investment in the DCU at all.
At all, yeah.
Not really. And Rach is very like, especially because she hasn't heard great things about it.
Yeah.
So it looks like I might be waiting until it comes out somewhere or whatever.
That's the thing. So I don't know if it's out yet, but the internet has been blowing up because someone has the whole movie in HD. Because it's
Really?
on Twitter, everywhere I look, it's spoilers about the movie, and they're like, here's the scene everyone was freaking out about in
Wow.
HD. So it's out there somewhere. That's
Yeah.
why I thought I'd talk about it, because the whole world's blowing up.
The Kraken has been released.
Yeah, so again, I won't talk too much because I want to wait for you to watch it.
Okay.
But I do want to say
Appreciate that.
it's better than what people make it out to be.
Okay. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, like I personally enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. Not one of DC's best,
Yeah.
but better than some of their worst, that's for sure.
So for context for listeners, what in your opinion is one of DC's bests?
I've always really loved Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Me too.
I really liked the Snyder cut of Justice League,
I still haven't seen that.
but that's kind of a tough one because that wasn't the official version.
Sure.
Um,
But I still think that gives context to anyone who's followed the DCU.
yeah,
So when they hear you compare it, they can be like, all right, I liked those ones too.
Yeah.
So the Flash is what the Flash is.
yeah, but the Flash is way more like fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, but also is like gets uber serious at times. And I am a sucker for time travel stuff, so
You are.
so
You very
it hits
much are.
it hits the right notes.
Where does it lose points for you?
Some of the worst CGI I've ever seen.
It is.
It is really, really bad. There are some points where it looks good, but there's some points where it just looks like, I mean, like, I don't know what they were thinking
Yeah.
releasing it like that. It looks unfinished.
Do you think it's a load of garbage that it's quote unquote intentional?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because
that's the word on the street is like,
Mhm.
oh, if the CGI looks bad, we did it intentionally because it's like from Barry's perspective or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, no. Now, granted, I would say most of the time when it looks bad is because it is like in a temporal time space, but that's definitely no reason. We've seen people in slow motion numerous times, and they don't look like
No, dude.
unfinished.
The first time we saw it was, I think, Evan Peters is Quicksilver.
Yeah, and it's probably been in movies before, like
Yeah.
slow motion stuff. But yeah, like
No, never. That was the first time. In
the first time in history. But yeah, it is.
the
Again,
Sonic bar scene.
yeah.
Good
See, that looked great.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, you're correct. Yeah, so it's just I want everyone to give it a chance.
Yeah.
I might not be worth going to the theaters for, again, I enjoyed it in the theaters and like the special effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Although they looked bad, when it looked good, it was very fun in the theaters.
Okay.
But I feel like when you're at home, it'll hurt more when the CGI is bad, and when it's good, it won't feel as good.
Right. You don't have the theater experience backing it all up.
Right. But then again, it makes the bad really bad. So it's like, do you want the good to look really good and the bad to look really bad, or the bad to just look bad and the good to be not as good?
Right.
So it's kind of weird in that.
Yeah.
The other thing is it really, really should have come out like after Wonder Woman. Like in the middle of when all the DC movies were coming out. Not only because the story takes place directly after the Superman movie. What's it called? Oh, Man of Steel. It's literally directly after that. Now, not timeline wise for the main Barry you see in the movie, but the whole movie takes place in right after Man of Steel.
For a quick callback to earlier in the episode, in our first episode of this podcast, we start talking about Ezra Miller, who's been cast as the Flash and will have his own Flash movie.
Wow.
That was 8 years ago.
Yeah,
because I also mentioned the kids' ages in it, and I was like, confirmed this is 8 years ago.
Crazy.
And we're literally like, I'm like, yeah, they cast, because we were talking about
the Flash show.
Yeah, what's his name? Grant Gustin.
Yep.
And how good he is. And we were like, yeah, this other kid got cast. I couldn't even remember his name. You looked it up. I'm like, oh yeah, Ezra Miller. And you're like, do you think the Flash movie will come out like before Justice League or after? Little did we know.
Little did we know. Like, here we are now.
Yeah,
that's incredible, actually.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, and that's when it should have came out, really.
Wow.
Just story-wise, it's that. But also just the things it does would have been really great for the Justice League movie. Not where the story like ends up, but like the callbacks to other heroes and the connections and all and cameos, and like it's all very much a good love letter to what would have been a good movie before the Justice League.
Yeah. Have you seen anything about, I'm wondering if there's like a definitive way that you should watch the movies now that they're all like out and it's the messiest, like,
because like
so messy
timeline wise and stuff. That would be interesting where to place this,
because there's also a call to the Flash and Batman vs Superman,
right?
And it's like,
right, because that's him. Doesn't he warn them or something? Yeah.
And it's so confusing.
And it was supposed to be in Justice League, and I think he.
Oh, is it? No, it's not in Justice. Is it in Justice League?
It's in the Zack Snyder cut, I believe. I don't remember if it was in the original.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or it was like way future stuff. I don't know. It was set up in a way where it was gonna be like foreshadowing what was coming.
Yeah.
And so it's just messy though. It's just really, really messy.
Yeah.
But I would say it's a keeper.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I
like that. I mean, if it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a post today about Evil Dead Rise. And the author of the post said, I watched this movie the first time as a fan. I watched it the second time as a critic. This is a terrible movie.
Okay.
And I was like, it sounds like you should just keep watching things as a fan.
Right. Not as a critic.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah.
If you have a mode where you like it and you have a mode where you hate it.
Why would you ever be in the hate mode?
Yeah, maybe take the batteries out of that other half. Because like, I don't know. It was just like just reading it was such a clear, okay, you're admitting there's a part of you that will allow yourself to enjoy it. And I'm not saying don't criticize movies, like that's part of the fun. But what, ensued under the post was just comment after comment being like, yeah, this movie sucked. Here's why it sucked. Here's why it sucked. Here's why it sucked. And it's like, this is not a fun thread.
No, you don't want to sit there and look at that.
Yeah, I don't know. And I know people, they want to share their opinions about like, find their people, like, because that was a huge movie and a lot of people really liked it who are Evil Dead fans, and otherwise. And if you feel like you're in the minority, you find some camaraderie and someone being like, oh, I finally figured out how to hate this.
Oh yeah.
It's like, these are my people. So all that to say, if you enjoyed it, like that is always enough for me. Like if I can get through it and be like, you know what, that didn't suck, it had some cool stuff. The hardest part for me right now, and I've said this multiple times, is like I just want to know that we're in a consistent film verse.
Yes.
Like I'm ready.
And this doesn't help. This movie doesn't help.
It can't. It feels like the worst exclamation point on a disaster of a sentence. Like everything's been kind of messy. Now here's the messiest mess of all of it.
That doesn't help I I don't know.
Does
It really
just present more questions than it answers?
Yeah, well, it really makes me wonder what Ezra Miller's place in the new DC universe is.
Will
if
he
he
have
has
one? Oh, we don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, Nathan Fillion?
Oh,
Did you see that?
no. In what?
Green Lantern.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
It's so perfect.
I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
There were other announcements, and I feel really fun.
Yeah.
I just
I was like, what do you mean? I don't remember seeing
so
him in
amped about that one. And I'm trying to figure out, like, is Blue Beetle the first of James Gunn's, like, new DCU, or...
Does the Suicide Squad count?
He officially said it's not canon.
Ah, lame.
Yeah.
Because that one was good.
I know, and that was him. So
Yep.
it's kind of funny, but he officially said that will not be canon in the DCU.
I can't remember. I want to say I heard the Flash was the beginning and the end. Like...
Which, again, just clears up nothing.
But I could be wrong. I think I went in under the impression that it is the start of the new DC universe.
That's what I was hoping it would be, but
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like that's entirely clear.
Could be, I guess.
So you're saying it's a keeper.
Yeah.
Will you ever watch it again?
Probably.
Yeah.
There are definitely some points I would like to revisit and watch again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, you know, it's tough. It's a hard sell on people, because I think a lot of people want to go into it hating it.
Sure.
So I can't convince them to not hate it, because there's a lot to hate. It's a very easy movie to not enjoy.
Yeah.
But if you can get past all that,
Mm-hmm.
there is stuff to enjoy in it. There's some really cool stuff.
Okay. I think that's a fair assessment. Lets people know what they're getting into.
Right.
That's kind of, unfortunately, what I can't even... I don't know. I think that's what I subconsciously expected. And then as the release date approached, I got really excited. Like, I think this is going to be really good.
Yep.
And then it came out and I was like, well, it sounds like it's what I originally expected.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. So, I'll let you know when I see it. And we can talk about it fully.
In the fullest
You know what I mean?
capacity.
Probably not on here, to be honest with you guys. Tim and I are just going to talk about it.
Yeah, and leave you guys out of it.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Speaking of being out of it, I have more snacks.
I feel like I just ate 10 bags of snacks.
Hold on, I think we're at the end of our... Oh no, you got one more savory snack, and then we'll give you a gummies.
All right, what I'm ooh, gummies. Oh, I love gummies. All right, what I'm looking at is a grab bag of knickknacks.
Oh,
The flavor is nice and spicy.
oh, nice and spicy.
Let's give her a shot. These are also Cheetos,
Yes.
but the crunchy boys. I'm going in. Ooh, smells strong. The texture is that of stale cereal.
Did I leave this one open? I might have.
Is that what the texture's supposed to be like, or?
No, that's the texture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, it's like a, I feel like I've had like cheese puffs that are kind of this texture. What else? There's something else.
Yeah, they're very Cheeto-like, though.
They are, but the flavor is, it's funny. It's not spicy. I would not call this spicy at all.
I got very much the same as the
onion?
the Flamin' Hot.
Oh, the Flamin' Hot. This tastes a little different.
I got the tomato ketchup-y again. And then I read the back and it said vinegar.
That's what I'm
That's what it was.
tasting. Yeah. It's pretty good. I like it. I like those.
Here, you can have them.
Knickknacks, nice and spicy.
And this other one, which literally is the funniest thing to me ever.
Jelly babies.
They're jelly babies.
That's hilarious.
Go ahead, pick a child.
Ooh.
So not only are they different colors and flavors, they're covered in powdered sugar.
Yeah.
And bite one in half, which I know is messed up because they're babies.
They're literally shaped like babies.
Yeah. And look on the inside.
Ooh, it's jelly.
Yeah, it's their blood. It's the baby's blood.
Yo, those are kind of boss, though.
You like them?
Yeah.
Mom and I can't get past the texture.
So, texture is a little weird, but I've had gummies that are this texture. I don't love powdered sugar on the outside of a gummy. But
That's what I liked about them.
really?
Yeah.
I love a gummy.
You do love your gummies.
Dude, I'll kill a whole bag of jelly babies.
And you also have your very own bag of
Squashies! My own bag!
Your own whole bag.
Panda. Thank you. I love you. Squashies.
The whole squashy.
Dang.
It's all yours.
Everybody listening, you need to get yourself some squashies in your life because they are fantastic.
They're really good.
I'm sneaking this in the movie theater tonight.
You should. Right in
My
your pocket.
goodness. I'll eat the whole bag. Thank you so much, Panda. These snacks are fantastic.
I know, right?
I'm gonna have myself a couple more jelly
the
babies.
gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, I got 2 yellows.
Oh, 2 yellows? Speaking of the gift that keeps on giving,
Yeah.
let's go to Sonic music. But also, let's go to video games.
Okay.
My own bag? He was so excited.
I was very
Because the last 2 times I got squashies, they were mine. Let's see.
That was good.
Brett, you genius, and Brett spit some bars.
Oh, yeah, we read that. That was about our ice cream truck TikTok.
Yep, the ice stream truck.
Oh, my gosh, Panda.
Panda is a genius.
You know I love a good name.
We know where it ended.
Good play on word.
Excuse me, sirs, but I've been waiting for an hour for the iced cream.
There's the end of every live stream that's like 2 hours long turns and there's just a huge line. That's great.
It can be entertaining though. Say less.
Say less.
I'm gonna start a guess the next snack, guys. What are we thinking? I'm going with Twiglets.
Is that what we ended up with next?
Twiglets and then the Whatsits.
So that was the right guess.
Yeah, it was correct. That's a good shout
Baby.
out. Dairy milk. Didn't put dairy milk in, but I did do. Oh yeah, you have the white lion. Yeah, I think you only have a couple more things to try.
Oh, I have more?
Yep.
I should stop eating these babies.
I think you have what else?
Dude, I ate. Guys, this is exclusive for the stream.
Oh.
Today, I wanted a sweet treat.
Uh-huh.
And it just kept escalating. I kept looking at things. As I went to the gas station to get a drink.
Right.
You know the gas station.
I know the gas station.
And
they know the gas station.
I looked at I was like, maybe I'll get some Reese's, but then I was like, nah, I don't know if I want this kind. And then I found a different kind that I was like, yeah, that's good. I'll get that kind. Because there's like 1,000 kinds of Reese's. And then
I can't wait.
I like whoopie pies, you know?
Uh-huh. You gotta have the whoopie.
But I've had whoopie pies there, and they're not my favorite. And I know there's a place that has my favorite, so I was like, I'm not gonna get them. Then I was in the checkout line, and they had a whoopie pie that instead of like the chocolate cake things was legit like cookies with Reese's peanut butter cups in it.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, I'll get that. Guess how many calories were in it? I couldn't finish it in one sitting, which is crazy.
It's gotta be like 800 something.
Bro, double it. 1,600 calories.
Holy crap.
Dude, it was big, but I was like, I looked at the label, I was like, well, I'm committed now.
We're supposed to have 2,000 in a day.
Yeah,
well, I
yeah.
think it's up to 2,500 now because we all got fat.
Hell yeah.
But damn.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
I looked at it, I was like,
excuse me?
crazy. But that's what I want. One serving.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. I hate, if you look at most ice cream containers, at least here, it'll say 2/3 of a cup is the serving. I'm like, just give me the whole cup.
Who's gonna measure 2/3 of a cup?
I've done it, but I hate doing it.
Yeah, it's like too much effort for nothing.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, get the babies away from me.
I know,
man.
I was
Keep
trying
eating
to
the babies.
clean up the space a little bit.
Yo, we do not have a lot of time.
We don't.
What are we doing now? Video games?
Video games, yep.
All right, we're not going to make it to books.
Didn't put dairy milk in it. 22 minutes. Oh, well, that's when we're talking about the movie. Extraction movies and The Last John Wick. You do, Barry. All of those are
Yes,
fantastic.
so good.
I take high offense to that, Brett. Oh, because of the Whatsits.
What did I
Eat
say?
a Twiglet. My own bag, so adorable. Okay, we're caught up.
All right, let's go.
Hell yeah. Video games is where we talk about games that video us.
Yeah.
And Brett,
What?
you put one in here that I want to talk about too.
Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th.
Dude, all right. So the other day I read that Friday the 13th, the game, which I need to tell you guys, I have never played.
Never. I'm a big fan.
Dude, I have tried like hell to play this game. And a friend of mine bought it for me probably 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I first got it, it was like the servers were insane. You just couldn't get on. So I tried a couple times. Then, you know, I'm a story game guy. So I moved on to another game. The other day I read, and this might be the thing you want to talk about, that the game is being sunset, like completely unplayable soon.
Yep.
Which I just hate that is happening to games. I think we have time on this one. It's end of next year or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's more to it, but finish your thought.
Yeah, and so the article is saying how because it's the servers are being taken down, they're going to be releasing an update that just gives you everything in the game.
Yep.
Is
Puts
that
you at
correct?
level 150, which is max level.
Yeah.
And unlocks Mostly everything, not costumes.
Okay.
It does give you Jason's costumes, but not costumes for the campers.
Okay.
But it gives you all the perks and weapons as Jason. Mostly everything you work towards.
It's kind of nice. There's still some unlockables then, like play. Or...
I think you have to pay for them.
Oh,
I don't think the costumes are in the game.
Ah, gotcha. So I saw that and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to play this game again because I want to play it before I can't play it. Every time I've tried, there's been a problem. My connection wasn't strong enough. The servers were being overloaded. Whatever. I put it on the other day and I tried so many times to get in, and it kept saying profile could not be loaded. Check your internet connection.
Weird.
And I was loading other games. I was in the Microsoft store. Like my internet connection was fine.
You were connected.
Restarted the console, took the game. I even deleted the game and like went to reinstall it, and like it just, I cannot get in. I tried for like a half an hour. And what I put in our shared note is, why have I never been able to play this game? I've literally been trying for years, and every time I try, I just can't get in. And I don't know why, because before what it was is I would go on to play and it would just never load a game. Yeah. It would just be searching and searching. Searching.
Right.
And this time I just couldn't. I kept getting a big red notification that said cannot load profile. So you've been able to play it?
Yes.
I mean, obviously many people have been able to play it. I just can't figure out, like, have there been this many problems with the game, or
it definitely since the beginning it's had server issues.
Yeah.
I know some matches and I don't know how many things do it anymore, but how they base their games, they do it off the host. So they pick one player in the lobby to be the host, and if that player disconnects, if that player has bad internet, it affects everybody in the lobby.
I see.
So that has always been a problem. And if the player disconnects, it restarts the whole game.
Whack.
So even if they're not Jason or whatever, if they're the host
Whoever's
and they disconnect, it resets.
I guess that makes sense.
So that's been a problem. I haven't had your issue where I haven't been able to connect at all. I know there has been server issues where you can't, and I've probably had like where I kept doing it a couple times, but I eventually got in.
Yeah.
But it's never been great. And that's both due to a lack of a population of people playing and just their servers are rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as you were saying, they're going to sunset the game. There is a little bit of a silver lining where it is still playable, but against bots. It does have a whole like
when the servers are shut down.
Well, they have it now already. There's like a single player component.
Oh, I see.
I don't recall if there's a story mode. I didn't look too deep into it.
I don't think so. I think I did have the option to play offline.
Yeah.
But I was like, the options it was giving me didn't even sound like the actual game. But maybe I just need to go a little deeper.
Yeah, they do have this like 3D cabin you can explore, and that gives you like where all the inspiration for the costumes and like a little details about Friday the 13th.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. And I know they originally planned on having a single player campaign where you play as either the camper or Jason, and you'll go through the different movies and kill the different campers.
Wow.
And stuff. I don't know if that ever came out because I wasn't playing at the time.
Yeah.
Because I did check it out the other day. And I tried to find a game, and I think I ended up getting into one, and I got disconnected, and I was like, okay, I don't care that much.
Yeah, right.
Because I mean, it's still a fun game, cool concept and everything, but yeah, it is unfortunate, and we're getting so close to when you can get all the achievements for the game. Because looking through, technically, you can get all the achievements offline. I think that's the only reason why we didn't get it, because you can do the bots.
I see. Okay.
But it is cool that they gave you everything.
That is cool
for the last like year it's live or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad. I mean, because it is a cool game, and I hope people are able to play it, because it is fun.
Yeah.
But it is a shame because it will kind of just get erased.
Right. That's the thing.
You can still play it single player. Are they removing it from the store? Do you know?
I don't know. So you just won't be able to play it online?
Yeah, the servers are going down. So
yeah, it's just weird, man. It's weird that there's also on the Xbox store, there was a game I was looking for the other day, or the Microsoft store. I found the game, but it does like the Amazon thing where it'll show you everything about the game, but it says not currently available.
What game? There's a couple.
It was an older one.
Left 4 Dead 2 you can't get digitally. You had to get it physically.
So why is that?
It's a mixture of licensing and no one knows.
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead 2 I have no idea because I'm pretty sure you can get Left 4 Dead 1 digitally.
So weird. So, you know what it was? It was because we were talking about it was Soul Calibur 2.
Oh,
and I know that I bought that.
Yeah. So you should be able to re-download it.
I can't download it.
You should be able to.
Unless it was
Soul
wonder if
Calibur
it was
1
ever
or
a
2?
game with
Soul Calibur 2?
gold or something. 2.
2. Yeah, because I believe I heard that got removed from the store. But if you own it, it should just be in your downloads.
All right.
So you might not be able to download it from the store.
Maybe when I go to the store. Yeah, because it's not an option. Maybe
Right.
it just doesn't show up. But yeah, I don't know. It's just stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
like, man, you used to go here and
you don't know
get it
they
and play it, but-
disappear. Sometimes they just disappear and everyone's like, oh,
Sad.
like, and that's why physical games get expensive.
Yep.
For instance, Deadpool, that has been removed from all the Deadpool game.
Oh, yeah.
That was originally removed back in the day, and then they re-released it on modern consoles, and it got removed again.
Why?
Something to do with the soundtrack. Some song in it that
I do remember that.
a huge issue.
Weird.
So yeah, it is weird. So that's why you collect physical forever, because otherwise you'll lose these games.
But soon we're not even gonna have that option.
I know digital games online will most games will probably die at some point. They're online unless they keep getting re-released.
Dude, Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, that one being digital only sucks.
No physical option.
No physical option. So if you lose your
Not
account,
cool.
if the server goes down, because I think it's only on Epic Games Store. I mean, on top of like being on consoles and
Yeah.
stuff, but yeah,
I bet Limited Run or someone will do one at some point.
probably.
Yeah. So I'm
Too big of a game to not.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And that's really about it in games.
One other quick thing I'll throw
yeah.
out there, because I was something put me in the mood for like an arcade style gameplay experience the other day. I've been playing a bunch of games.
Yeah.
And I was watching some YouTube videos or something, and I was like, oh, I want to play something kind of like old school. I want to play like a beat 'em up or something like that. And so I literally looked. I always go on the stores and type in horror games and see what comes up. So I was like, I wonder what else I could just type in and see what comes up. So I typed in beat 'em up, and the Space Jam: A New Legacy, the game
Okay.
showed up.
The game.
It's free.
Oh.
And so I looked at the description. I was like, what the heck is this?
Is that
so,
Game Pass?
No, it's just a free game.
Oh, weird.
I know. So apparently, I forget exactly, but it was like they crowdsourced the concept for the game. I forget how they did it, but they asked fans what kind of game you would want to see to accompany the release of the movie. And overwhelmingly, it was like a beat 'em up style game.
Cool.
So I downloaded it. It's free. And I beat it. It's a 30-minute,
Of course.
but it's pretty cool. You can be Bugs, Lola, or LeBron.
Of course.
And it's like there's one really cool mechanic that there are things like it, like you can throw Captain America's shield and stuff like that. Like there are projectiles in those side scroller beat 'em up games. But you get a basketball and you can charge it up, throw it. You can kind of do nothing crazy, but little combos if you're playing 2-player, because Jazz was there. And I was like, dude, grab a controller. I bet you can just hit pause and
jump in.
And sure enough, and you get backup players that you can choose, and they come in and do like Taz will come in and go across the screen and destroy all the enemies. Granny comes in and drops all the healing items and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's like 3 bosses, I think. Very short experience, but for free, it's pretty fun. And for you, they're like 100-point achievements, like every level you beat or something like that. But it's a fun 1 to 3 player beat 'em up. It's
just like a cool little tie-in game for the movie. Yeah. I like, we'll throw it out there for free. Why not?
Yeah, it's fun. So yeah, everyone, it's all the standard stuff. Everyone has a special move. There's the dash and slide attack, the jump kick attack. Like I said, a couple little combos, nothing crazy, but it's fun. It's just waves and waves of enemies. I think there's 3 different types of standard enemies that you see, 3 or 4, and you see them all within the first like level and a half.
Jeez.
But yeah, Jazz and I beat it, and it's a fun game. I just figured I'd let people know if you're into those kind of games.
That's cool.
It's for free.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. Maybe it's on all consoles, but I was playing on Xbox. So yeah, Space Jam: A New Legacy, the game.
Keeper or sleeper?
I would say keeper. Yeah, I would say keeper. Play it.
It's free. It's free. That's the biggest thing. Anything that's free is a keeper. Go ahead. Tell me something.
I'm trying to think, because that would have been a good moment to say the thing that isn't. I'm trying to think of what was I given for free.
I guess diseases.
Diseases, yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't pay to have those.
No, not usually. Some people do.
You may have paid to get it.
Right.
Oh, am I eating more?
Yes, we are.
Oh my god!
The finale of
the finale.
snacks.
All right, what do we got?
We have. It's gonna be a crazy round because
I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go.
So, let's start with. Here you go. I'm just gonna hand you one.
Okay.
Here you go.
Right.
These are what are they called?
I don't know.
Mutant rings? No.
Malted milk.
Party rings.
Party rings.
Party rings.
Okay, it's like a cookie of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
A biscuit, perhaps.
A biscuit, yes.
Whoa.
Sugar City.
Yeah. Wow.
I have it all in a bag because I opened it and destroyed it. Yeah. So these are, I guess the frosting on top is just liquefied sugar. Like a donut, like a glazed donut. Would you like another one?
That's a lot of. No, one is plenty.
One is plenty.
Yeah. They are good.
Yeah. Party rings.
And that with some milk.
Might be
bananas.
pretty boss. I never tried it with milk, but.
Oh, you need milk.
And then the other one.
That's pretty good. It's kind of like a shortbread on top of the sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar on top
and
of the shortbread.
this one we have a.
Well, that legit looks like shortbread.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a malted milk shortbread cookie.
Yeah, let me get that, bro.
Yeah, let me get that.
Oh my gosh, so crinkly, you know.
Oh yeah.
So crinkly, crumply. Oh, I see how it goes.
He's gonna
a little more, dude. I need a full one. Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Half one's fine.
Yeah. They're a little bit crumble city. It's just a biscuit. It's falling out of my hands.
Yeah, it's just a biscuit.
Yeah, they're super good though. Again,
That's very good.
Yeah. In milk,
I like that.
Do you think that would be better in milk?
That would be incredible in milk, and I would also put a little peanut butter on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay. Now remind me, you've had a Kinder Egg before?
Yeah.
Like
I lived in Canada for 4 months.
Oh yeah. So here, you just get a Kinder Egg.
Oh, surprise!
Do what you want with it.
I'm gonna put it with my
Surprise! Y'all.
Okay, thank you. I'm very excited about that.
And I believe this is. Oh no, we have one more after this. But here is a Lion Bar.
Okay.
It's a crazy.
Whoa.
Oh, Brett's throwing everything.
Sorry. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, the egg.
Dude, we have like 3 minutes.
I know. We gotta get going. The Lion Bar. The rest of that half's for you because you're gonna want the whole thing.
Lion bar. Yo, that's good.
It's freaking delicious.
Is that coconut?
It's like a white chocolate with a cookie and caramel center with little crispies.
That's delicious.
Yeah, Lion Bars are
Made from white lions. Rare.
from delicious British lions.
Man,
Yeah,
England knows how to breed lions.
they do.
That's delicious.
And I believe that was it. There was one more chocolate bar, but I forgot where I put it.
Come on.
I know. Well, that's okay. I'll let you have it later.
Okay.
But I don't think I missed anything.
How the heck did you lose one? You have a giant box.
I think I put it somewhere separately. It's not up there, right?
No, I didn't see one, no.
It's somewhere.
Okay.
The twirl bar, I believe, is what it was called.
Well,
but
it sounds delicious.
rest
I never
in
get to
peace.
experience
A
it.
twirl, I know. I forgot where I put it.
We'll have to save it for next week, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, listen.
I'm listening.
We got to head out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for listening, everyone. Again, you can catch us all over everywhere at the Keep Up Podcast. Patreon.com/the Keep Up. Tim, tell everybody where they can find you.
Guys, you know where you can find me at Collection Revolution on Instagram, on TikTok, on Tinder. Nope, on Twitter.
Yeah. Did you say Tinder?
I did. I was waiting for you to get my joke.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I would not be Collection Revolution on Tinder. I wouldn't get many dates, I don't think.
Maybe you
Or
will.
the best dates.
You'll stand out.
Where else? Yeah, all the places. Instagram, Threads. I'm on Threads.
You're on Threads?
I'm on
I
Threads.
haven't even looked at it yet.
Dude, come on, keep up with the times.
Nah.
And yeah, Collect Revo on Twitter, yeah, and Twitch, all the places. Just look, I'm there. Brett, where can everyone find you? But before that,
What?
guys, give us some words for End Babble, because we're gonna be wrapping up in just a minute. So if you're in the live chat, start yelling random words at us.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brett. Where can everyone find you?
You can go to my Instagram at This Drink I Like It. It's my personal Instagram. You can hang out with me and communicate with me there. But also, there's a link tree there that will get you to my music, my streaming, my other podcasts, my other music, all that stuff. That's the easiest way. Tim's going to do End Babble. Again, you guys are wonderful. Leave us a review on whatever platform you are listening to podcast. Whatever platform you're listening to podcast. And
those on Patreon, you are amazing.
Yeah.
You are incredible. Thank you so much for giving your time to us.
Yep.
And giving your life force
Yes.
because we're stealing it every second.
Correct. You guys have a good week. We love you. Tim, your theme for, I think Tichu might have nailed it, actually. I think your theme for End Babel is Lion Chocolate Cheese Chips.
All right.
Love you guys. See you later. Bye.
Recently visiting Taco Bell, I stumbled upon a delicious meal. Chocolate cheese chips. I found 2 different little buns. They gave it to me. They gave me a bowl of chips, and then there was chocolate and cheese side by side, and you dip it in one, and then you dip it in the other. What I didn't learn until later was that the chips were made out of lion skin. And so Mama Lion came into Taco Bell and said, "Are you eating my skin?" And I said, "No, Mama Lion, I'm eating chips." And she said, "Look." And on her back were triangles. They shaved her skin to make the chips extra crispy. I still ate them. They were delicious. And so I'll leave you with this. If you're offered a weird combination of snacks, go for it. Life's short. Your mom might be short, but it's not worth skipping out on what could be exciting. Thank you. Oh, my arm, Brett. Dude, the movie starts at 8.
Yeah, but there are other factors happening.
30 hours of trailers. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here, folks, because we gotta get going. You're all amazing.
Panda, for real, thank you for all of that. That was amazing.
Yes, Panda,
So cool.
you are a champion of the people.
And the rest of you just for hanging out.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Thank you. Again, Panda, thank you for this giant box of snacks. Right, you have free range to take anything you want.
Well, thank you.
So, feel free to check later. But yes, we gotta head out. In fact, we are so short on time that I can't even raid. I don't even got time for a raid. So we're not gonna do it. Ow, my butt. This might be the first time in 100 years that I haven't raided. But again, time is of the essence. So you guys are all incredible. Thank you so much for being here. I listen to the podcast on MySpace.
Yeah, leave a review.
Yeah, leave a review on MySpace.
Yeah.
The twirl's around. I swear I didn't eat the twirl.
Tim ate it.
I didn't.
If he finds it, I'll review it next week.
I think it's outside the room.
Outside.
There was something missing from the box. A Turkish delight.
I love Turkish delights.
I didn't see one. Where was it?
Tim stole all the best stuff.
Should have been a pink wrapped Turkish delight. I didn't see it. I don't even know what a Turkish delight is.
They're so good, dude.
I listen to the podcast. You're welcome. I'm glad you had a great tasting session. Enjoy the thing. Yes, we're going to go see the new Mission Impossible movie. But we have some discussions to talk about on the way anyways. Business discussion, so it's a 2-for-1 deal. Anyways, you're all amazing. I'm not sure if I'll be back tomorrow because, again, the stuff we got to talk about tonight involves tomorrow. So if I don't see you guys, I'll see you Friday. You're all amazing. Bye!